Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. So if you have styled your layers and built something great in your QGIS, now it's time to design the layout, the part where everything comes together in one frame. So we are not just making maps, we are building something visual, clear and meaningful, a layout that speaks on its own. So why a layout? Why a layout? What does it matter? Why does it matter? Think of the map layout like the final page of a storybook. So it brings your map, your legends, your labels, everything into a printable, shareable, and understandable format. So without layout design, your map is just half finished. So without wasting time, let us dive in. So the first thing that you do is you have made your map, you go to shape files and you've drawn your map in this QGIS software here. And now I want to create a clean map that I can edit so that I can print out for my research or for my project. So what I do, the first thing is once I have this, I come on this side, the project, it's on the left hand side at the top corner there. Then you go down, then you find this new print layout, you click on it. Once you click on it, it will give you a space that or a place where you are supposed to name your map. So let's say, for example, name it final map, just no spacing, final map, then click OK. Then it will immediately open this place where you have an open and clean slate where we can now edit our map. So the first thing that you do, you come here, you find these icons on your left hand side here. These ones are the ones that will help you to edit your map. So what you do, the first thing is you click on add map. So when you click on add map, you come here, you draw, you drag your cursor and then you let go. Then it renders your map in here. So you find that your map is in there. So the first thing I want to do to this map, when I click on an empty space, you find out that the border is not there. So I want to put this map into the border. Then I come back and click on it. Then I will go on the item properties. On the item properties, what I want to do is go down, then find this place where it is called frame. When you click on it, the frame is added there. You can decide to change the color of your frame and also increase the thickness, but I decide to leave it black as the way it is. Then I want to add the grids on this map. So what I do is press there, grids, then grid 1. Then I'll press on modify grid. Then what I will do is I will come here. I want to put the grid lines in there. So on the x-axis, I can decide to put 5, then see what happens. It displays the grid line like that. I will also decide to put 5 here on my y-axis. Then you find out that it displays the solid grid type, but I don't want a solid grid type. Some of people can leave it like this, but I don't want to leave mine like this. So what I'll do is I'll come here, the grid type, I'll click on that, then I'll do frame and annotations only. Then once the grid type disappears, I come here on the frame. I'll also click on line borders. Then I scroll down. This is where I have the draw the coordinates. Then I click on draw the coordinates. You find that the coordinates will appear immediately on my map. Then the first thing I do is click on degree or minute. Then it will change the formatting there. Then when you look at on my left hand side here, the left part of the map is displaying a horizontal write-up, but I don't want that. So what I'll do is I'll come here, click on the horizontal. I want the vertical ascending. It changes immediately. I'll do the same to the right side, vertical ascending. Then my map is like that. So when I click on empty space, I have the coordinates, the border, and the map inside there. The next thing that I will do is I will come here and look for the scale bar, the scale bar. I drag it there. Then I want also to edit it. I'll go here. I prefer the line ticks up. You can also put yours line ticks down. I will use the line ticks up. I can also change the units. I can select multiplier by 10. I can set the label unit multiplier by 10. I can also change maybe in kilometers or what, but I will leave it into kilometers. I don't want to change into yards, miles. So it depends on the way you want to present yours. So I have my scalper there. The next thing I'll do is to add the north arrow, which is always added on the top part of the right top part of your map there. I drag it, I leave it there, so it appears there. So this map I have added the north part, then I have done all this editing on this part, but I don't want to lose this. So what happens, I want to go and bring other maps on this side so that I can have more information, and I can now single out the sampling sites that I did, or I got my samples. If you're doing sampling, you have to look for these sites, and I drew this using the shape files that I got from the site and all that. Then, so what I want to do is to make sure that if I go back to bring another map, I don't lose this information. What I do is I can click on the map like this and come here on the layers. I lock layers, then I lock these layers. So even if I go back on QGIS again, I don't lose that information. So when I'm back here, I want to select the information, this. So what I will do is I will undo that, remove the water bodies. Then I will remain with this information here. Then I'll make sure I zoom it in so that you can see it clearly. Zoom it out very well so that it can be seen clearly like that. Then I go back to my new printout part. So I insert the map again. I will come and draw an empty place here like this. Then rendering a map, that map will appear here. I'll do the same, go to the item, layout, and then I will add the frame. I will also do the grids, modify my grids like that. I will check out, let me say for example 3, then y-axis, that one is giving me less. I will, let me say I add 1, then on this side best, that is okay. Then add that, then come here, do the same, frame annotation only, come here, line borders, scroll down, put your coordinates, make sure your coordinates are degrees and minutes, then put vertical ascending, the same to the right, put vertical ascending like that. Then I will come and insert the north arrow, put it there, following the same steps the way I did on the first one. Then I will come and put the scale again here, the scale bar, put it there. I can also edit it, line ticks up, then I can change the scale multiplier, but let me leave it like that. Then the next thing is I want to bring this sampling site to stand out. This is the map of Kenya, but this is the places where the student went and did the sampling. Then I want to bring them here. So what I will do is I will again lock this, lock. Once it's locked like that, I will go back again to the QGIS, then do away this. I want just to remain with the places that I did sampling on. Go back like that, go back, that one is okay. Remove this part, no, I will leave that one, do this, okay. No, I don't want that, so I have this part here. Good. So I can view the zoom fully. It's not. Let me just zoom manually. So bring it here, then zoom. I want to make sure it is clear and you can see the sampling sites very well, like that. Just zoom it. Beautiful. So it's like that. I can go back again to my place here do add the map. I draw there like that. It renders the map in there. So I will also follow the same steps. Go to grid, then modify your grid. Or first of all, put the frame there, line borders like that. Go there, frame, line annotation. I'll put this. Let me see, 1. Is 1 okay? It's displaying nothing. But if I put here 1 and a 0, 0.1, is it displaying something? Not yet. What if I put a 5 there? Well, first of all, let me go back and then put the frame there. We forgot about the frame, and we need to put it first so that it displays these things. So the frame is there. I've put it there. Then what I want to do next is go back on the item up here. Then just create modification. Then put, let me see, 1. If it's not displaying, you can refresh your map to make sure. So you can come here. There's a place where you can refresh the view, and then see what happens. So you have your frame there. Then this is the place that you did citation. You did your. Let me delete this. Okay, let me take you back again, because yes, let me minimize this. So I have this information, but I want, yes, now I can go back now, because the first one was not, I think I had a problem with the first of all I draw it like this. Okay, it renders the information, the frame, put it in the frame. Then I come to the grid, put it there, click on it, modify, 0.1. Yes, now they can appear. That is nice. 0.1, they can appear. Then I can, I don't want the grid lines. I'll put that. I will come here, line borders, go down, draw the coordinates. Then make sure the coordinates are also vertical ascending on the left, and then on the right it's also giving vertical ascending. Good, perfect. Then the next thing I'll do is to come and insert the scale bar in this. Just put it here. You can also edit it, line ticks up. Can put the north arrow, come here, put it there. Perfect. Then, so I have this map here. Then I want to add the legends. So I will come here and look for the add legend. So I will click on it. Then I will add it somewhere, either down here or here. Let me just add it here, down here. So when I click on the legend, you find out that it brings all the information that I used to draw my map initially. But the thing that I want to do with this is I just want the places that I did sampling only. So the first thing I'll do is remove this auto update. Then I will delete these parts that I don't want. There is this icon here that says remove selected items from legend. So I click on it. It helps me to remove those. So I don't want this, remove it. Don't want that, remove it. Don't want this things. I'll highlight all of them, remove them like that. Perfect. Now I have this. I have to write here the title as the legends. That is my legends, and here it is. I can take it up here. I also want to add a frame on my legend like that. So if I want to put it in here, I will just move this on this side. Okay, like this. Then I can drag this in here if you want it to look like that. And yes, you can click on it so that you make it smaller. Does not. Okay, like this. Or you can just leave it outside here because of spacing and all that. So you get that map. Your map is now into different sections. You have this as your sampling sites, and this and this. So what I want to do is to connect the three maps. So what I want to do is, let me take this scale bar back here so that it's okay there. So I want to draw an arrow that most. So if I want to label anything, for example, I want to add label to this map and say, for example, here I want to label this. So I will click on that, come on this side, item side, delete that, then right there, map of Kenya, map of Kenya. Map of Kenya, you can also increase the font size. You can increase the font size to appear well. There it appears. You can also bring it down. So you see it's there. You can also, now I can draw the arrow in here from here. But before I do that, I want to show that my map communicates well. What I will do is I will add the shape, the rectangle shape, come here, then circle this place like this. Once I circle it like that, you find out that it has blocked the places that I want us to see. So the next thing that you do, you come here on the style, you press on the style, you go on simple fill, so fill color, you go on the colorless. So when you click on that, it will automatically bring that. Then the next thing that you want to do is the fill style. What you'll do, you put this to red, the stroke color, then you can increase the width like that, then it will appear like that. See that? Perfect. So I want to draw an arrow here that comes points here, then there. So what I do, I draw my arrow, just come here, the sampling site is here, then I want to focus it here, click, right click, it goes there, it communicates. Then I want to also draw an arrow here, come here, draw down here, click, right click, then that is my map. So this is the map of Kenya. The student did sampling in Kenya. This is the map of Kenya. There's another map here concentrated where the student did the samples. Then this is the places. You have the coordinates. Then you have the legend, the places where the student specifically did the sampling. And now your map can communicate well. But now I want to put the whole of this map into a rectangle shape. What I do is I will click on that, come here, select the whole map, select the whole thing like this, then do the same thing, come to style, simple fill, then color fill. I'll do colorless so that it can display there. Then I can go back and increase this width of my thing so it appears like that. So once my map is like this and it's ready to export it, what I'll do is I'll come here. You can export your map as a PDF or export it as an image. So the first thing, if you want to export it as a PDF, you click on it. Then you find the location where you want to export your map to. For example, I want to export my map to downloads or the download area. Then let me say I will export it to new down here in in a new folder or something like that. But let me export it to the desktop. No, sorry, desktop. So here I can save it like that, then save my map. It is automatically saving, taking it there. Then I can also, once it's done, it will tell you, it will show you up here, it has been successfully exported. Then I can also save it as an image. Then I'll come here on that PNG, then save it there like that. Successful. It's being exported. Okay, successfully exported. So when I go back here, then I look for the final map. I click on it. It's supposed to show me the map as my PDF. So here it is, my beautiful map. This is how you can prepare your basic map to communicate very well. And as a PNG, here it is. Yeah, there it is, perfect. That's a beautiful map. So yeah, there it is, you can see it. So, and that is how you design a full map layout in QGIS. A good map layout is not just data on a page, it's a structure, direction, and a story, all layout for your reader to understand at a glance. So if this helped you out, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more easy QGIS tutorials. See you in the next one.